Okay, so let's go on to number 2. We have. I'm glad you're here.
God.
Okay, number 2, we have Meet the Browns.
Meet the Browns. Tyler Perry.
Tyler Perry, boy.
Medea. I love Medea.
Tyler Perry ain't letting black people, nobody else come near his movies until they're released. And you don't need to go see his movies because they have a built-in audience. It would help us so much as critics if we got a preview.
Right.
But from a business standpoint,
He doesn't have to.
he's a brand. Tyler Perry is a brand.
Yeah, I mean, and Medea is so big. You know, I love her. I love the character of Medea.
I love that character too.
You know, the movies are kind of all the same, but, you know, I love the character. You know, it doesn't matter. It's just, you can put her up there doing anything and I'll still laugh at it because I like Medea.
No, I will, and that's the key right there. He's locked onto some real key, consistent characters, and he taps into these same issues that he knows that black people will go see.
Really?
Yeah, and seriously, as the sole representation of the black race here.
Right here tonight,
Exactly.
yes.
I represent all the black people in the world, even over in Africa. I can safely say that Tyler Perry speaks for the people.
Yeah, all the people.
All the black people in the world.
All the black people in the world.
Even those little brown people over in Egypt that are not exactly black, but close
They're
enough.
kind of-
Got kinky hair and they're brown enough. He represents the black and the crispy golden brown people.
But you know what? His movies are always good. They always have a good message to them.
No, you saying they're good or they always have a good message?
They have a good message.
And that I agree with, Edie.
And, you know, because, you know, it's about family. It's about loving each other. It's about not putting up with crap, you know.
I think,
And that's what all his movies are about.
Well,
And
Tyler Perry you're right about that. Tyler Perry, I think these movies are terribly written.
yeah,
I think
yeah.
they're
I'm not going to say
horribly
they're
written.
I'm not going to say they're good, but written well, but they have a good message.
Yeah, no, Tyler Perry, I think he don't even write anymore. I think he has a Tyler Perry script writer 3000 at home. He just presses a button and prints out and insert Medea
It's like,
here.
Medea is going to do this in this movie. Ding! There's a new movie.
As I mentioned, no, that is a good message. The whole strong black woman thing and all that kind of stuff. I love that. We need those kind of images out there. Got an email I'm going to read in context to this. I got a really funny story about when I went to see this movie, but I'll tell you a little bit later.
Okay.
Oh, man, what were we talking about?
Number 1.
Okay, we're going
Let's go to number 1.
Number 1 is, wait a minute, hold on. Wait a minute, there's some
Shut up.
spittle right here. Spittle I need to scratch off right here.
Number 1 is Horton Hears a Who.
Yes, and that
Dr. Seuss.
That's been up there for 2 weeks, boy.
I know, and it amazes me.
Ain't nobody fuck with Horton.
You know, I saw this movie with you guys, and I never got to actually give my point of view on this one. And do you mind if I say something about it now?
Yes, I do. Don't say
Okay.
anything. No, go ahead.
All
Of course. Go ahead.
I am so upset with these movies because Dr. Seuss is something I grew up with. And although the animation was really good on this movie,
Incredible.
they need to stop trying to make these into 2-hour movies or even hour-and-a-half movies. These are like less than 100-page books. They're written for kids. And when they add all this
Wait a minute,
extra stuff.
Hold on. Didn't want to interrupt you there. See how polite I am?
See, you are
No,
polite.
Please,
See,
continue.
Thank you, Corey. But no, when they add all this extra crap to it, it just destroys the book and the movie for me. You know, and now they're coming out with a Green Eggs and Ham movie. Did you hear about that?
Okay, I said that when we did the recording for the last
Yeah.
time. It wasn't in a video review, but if you listen to the raw, uncut audio, I mentioned that they were going to do a Green Eggs and Ham movie, and I'd be goddamn if they...
And they're going to screw that up so bad because I don't know how they make that into a movie. I still go by this. They need to get the Dr. Seuss books and have them as a double feature. Do 2 half-hour films and put a little one in between.
Sort of like an anthology then.
Yeah.
Not,
no, just kind of like a double feature, like what they used to do.
like
you know,
the Grindhouse of Dr. Seuss.
Yeah, yeah,
Dr.
right.
Seuss house.
Double feature, Dr. Seuss. No, but
Two
you know,
times the Seuss.
but you know how they used to do back. You know, I don't know if you remember this, but when I was a kid, some of the Disney films that used to come out, like the Don Knotts ones and stuff like that.
I remember them.
What was that one?
Don Knotts.
God, I can't remember the name of the movie, and I loved it. It was the one with Don Knotts and
Man, don't nobody give a damn about Don
and
Knotts.
it was the old stuff. You know, this is, you know, back in the 70s.
Okay.
I know. That shows my age, but it's okay. It's on the site anyway.
Yeah, you what, like 75 now?
Yeah, I'm 85 today. Anyway.
You look good.
I know. Damn, I've held up well. Anyway, but what they used to do is they used to put a cartoon, like for one of the
the movies.
Yeah.
So what you're
but
saying,
the
they used to have a
toad and the
feature.
whatever, and then they would have a feature that was shorter, and they'd have the cartoon in front of it. So the same thing they could do it with the Dr. Seuss.
Well,
books.
we don't have that kind of structure anymore. Now, one thing you said this last time. You said that they should take the Dr. Seuss movies and or the books rather, and maybe they should have made one long movie. Maybe they should have taken one story here, then another story.
Kind of like
then,
4 Rooms.
Yeah,
or,
exactly. The movie could start out with a Dr. Seuss book opening. You go through all the stories, but from a business standpoint, you're saying they should not make these anymore? No.
I don't think they should make 2-hour movies out of them. They
Now,
ruin them.
if I was working at Fox, you know what I said? I'd say, hey, sweetheart, I'd say, sweetheart, $86 million.
I know.
No, and tell me not to make another one.
I know. No, I just think they should combine it just to stay true to Dr. Seuss. Because I mean, that's something I grew up with.
Well,
And I loved every single book.
well,
when I
you
was
and
a
Leon
child.
agree on that. I'm kind of halfway. I don't mind them making a long movie, but
What was the point of having that REO Speedwagon song in that movie?
I don't know. It's all in writing, Edie.
Yeah,
You can
I
make
know.
anything happen with writing.
They could have at least picked out a better song to put at the end of it,
I'm just sitting up here thinking about how the fuck you gonna make a green eggs and ham movie? The book is pretty much
100 words,
yeah.
period.
My name is Sam. I do not like green eggs and ham. I mean,
I will
what
not
the
eat them on a bus. I will not eat them on, whatever, green eggs and ham, Sam I am.
How
How
you
are
gonna
they
make a
gonna do
movie out of that shit?
I know. It's just like the Cat in the Hat. They came up with that purple stuff and, making cupcakes. It's like, did you ever see him making cupcakes in the book?
I would not eat them on a bus. That's gonna be a long ass bus ride for this
They're probably
movie.
going to get Donny Osmond to come in. He's with Walt Disney now. He's going to be singing.
They'll get
I
Miley
will not-
Cyrus to be in it, and they'll have a dance number in the middle of it. It'll be like the Lord of the Rings of Dr. Seuss movies. It'll have 10 different endings, and
I'm
I'd
going to be
goddamn.
so upset with that movie. Because I was, although I liked Horton Hears a Who, I found myself bored after a while because I was just like, what are they doing? What are they doing? They're ruining this book.
Well, I will say this. It looks like they are getting closer to being true to Dr. Seuss in the sense that at least they got the art style down
Yes.
very well.
Yes,
I mean,
that they did.
One of the things I said from the very beginning, ever since they did The Grinch, I said, just make a totally CG movie.
Yeah.
And that's what they finally did. So anyway, the hell with Horton Hears a Who. He's making money, and don't nobody give a damn we got to say whether we think they should make him or not.
Yeah.
Hey, that movie's gonna make $100 million before it's over with,
Right.
and more.
And like I said, there's certain books that should not be messed with, and certain books that need to be like the book. Like I have to say this. I know it's old news, but like the Harry Potter book, the last one, they're making 2 films out of it just so they can include all the information. Now, make a half-hour Green Eggs and Ham movie.
But a half-hour green eggs and ham movie ain't gonna make that much money. They need to release it in the theater. You're fired.
I know. I'm just.
You
saying,
cannot work for Corey Coleman Productions anymore.
Yeah, well, oh God, sorry. Anyway, no, but really, make a half-hour Green Eggs and Ham, and then put another 45 minutes of what's your next favorite one?
Okay, I got you.
You know, whatever.
Ain't don't nobody care what you
The
got to say.
low, what's the one that
I'm looking
Cyrus
up-
liked?
Cyrus likes anything. I don't know what the hell he likes anymore. So let's move on.
Okay.
All right. So, one of the things I want to bring up here that I actually made an agenda this week.
Really?
Yeah,
You're
I was
so prepared.
I was
So-
organized this week.
Ooh, Corey.
I never kept up with this, and I feel bad. But
Corey.
somebody told us, everybody's been telling me that we were one of the top runners in this Yahoo poll.
Yes.
What is this?
You haven't seen it?
No.
It's for best video uploads, I think is what the category we're at. Or
Really?
New video uploads.
Really?
Yeah. And for a while, we were like way, way ahead. And then some guy, I guess, got on the bandwagon and said, hey, Spill's beating me. And then all of a sudden they went,
Some punk ass.
yeah, they went in and got ahead of it. I don't know. Where do we
Well,
stand
it's okay.
right now? Did we win?
No, it's already done. I was told that we got number 2.
We got 2.
Yes.
Yeah. See, and we were number 1 for a long, long time. And I guess we caused some ruffles because all of a sudden that other person went,
I will
Just
not
change.
take this from Spill.
I will not. Who are these Spill people?
But number 2 is not bad.
No, it's
for
good.
a site that hasn't even been out for a year. It's not bad at all. Officially been out for a year, that is.
Yeah.
Oh, there's some other good news. We were recently ranked, and I don't know how much it fluctuates, but Hitwise. I don't know if you know what Hitwise is.
Yes. I do.
Explain to the people
Yeah,
what Hitwise is.
This, I have to tell you this. When you go on Google and you put spill and then hit I feel lucky, spill.com comes up.
I think even when you just go into Google and type
Yeah,
in spill, spill comes up.
Yeah.
So
Before it used to be like oil spill and something else spill.
Spill my seed.
Yeah, now spill comes up as the very top thing.
No, and I want to commend all those guys in London. Andy, there's a guy in London named Andy
Andy,
and
how
Paul.
you doing? Hi, Paul.
And Andy and I have like gone at each other's throats before. We've fought, we've been mad at each other, but Andy is on top of his game, man.
Getting you hits.
Yeah, well, Andy's one of the he's the designer. He's the main designer right now for the page, and that guy's on top of things, man.
Except
he knows what he's doing.
one thing.
And so as you can see, everything is optimized and we're popping up. But now you told me about my phone. Put that shit down. What are you doing?
Turned it off.
You turned it. Well, why are you looking at it?
Buzzing.
It's buzzing.
My phone was buzzing.
Edie
in my
just
pocket.
pulled his phone right out of her ass and looked at it. After she told me.
It's in my pocket. It was buzzing. I'm
Oh, it
sorry.
looked like you pulled it out your ass.
God,
After you told me to cut my phone off,
I
put
know.
my phone is way across the room where I can't even
I
touch it.
stopped it so you wouldn't hear the buzzing on the microphone. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's all right.
It's my cousin checking down on me to see if I'm. No, I'm just joking.
Your cousin, I'm pissed at him. You better leave your cousin out of this.
I'm just kidding.
Your cousin is the cause of you getting alcohol poisoning and being late here.
3 shots and that's it.
Now,
Until
what I was
July.
saying was we're ranking on Hitwise as number 33. It might have fluctuated.
I think we're
but-
higher now.
But when we first started out a few months ago, we were like 1,400.
Really?
We weren't bottom of the barrel. You had to like roll the barrel over and look underneath the barrel. I think even dig a little hole a little bit to get to us.
And
now
now-
I'm not saying it's going to stay there consistently, but we are moving up.
Yeah,
and,
no.
and
We have a lot of members too.
yeah, no, it's on Hitwise, and Hitwise is. I'm new to all this. Hitwise is it ranks major sites in certain categories, and as far as the category of entertainment sites, we're number, I think it was 36, between 36 and 32, and that put us higher over some major sites. I think we were right below Rotten Tomatoes, IMDb. I mean, we might have been higher than we were higher than we might have been higher than Yahoo and Box Office Mojo. Which these are sites that I go to all the time,
Yeah,
so
that
that makes me feel I'm not rubbing it in anybody's faces because we ain't millionaires or anything.
No.
But it's just, to
No.
be in that position is
No,
whoa.
but that's really good. And well, if you see the number of people that join the site every single day, I mean, we're getting like 100 people every 2 days.
Yeah, I don't want to. No, and people, this
know?
isn't a pat. This is not a pat on the back type thing.
This is a pat on the back to you guys.
No, thank you so much. It's a big thank you to all of you, and it's just to let you know for all of you who've come to the site and wondered what direction it's taken, it's actually becoming sort of successful.
And listing us as your homepage, where it opens up every time you open up your computer. That's nice.
Yeah, we have a lot of work to do. There's a lot of stuff to be done, but
Yeah, get my picture up there.
shut up. It's all about you, Edie, isn't it?
Didn't you see my site? Yes, it's all about me.
Shut up.
I'm just kidding.
So,
I just have to harass you about that one.
I'm not listening to you. There's no harassment when I can't hear you. La 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 la.
I know. Hey, but you know what? Speaking of though, we have a lot of. I have to say this real quick, and this is totally changing directions here, but I have to say, welcome to my girls. Did you see our club?
Well, good. Bring more women in.
Our group, you know, our female group there, our official Spill Women's Club.
Good. Bring them in, Edie.
We have tons of members there. They're growing every day.
Good. Because, before it was like a party where.
It was a sausage fest.
Well, you come into the party and have you been to all the guys out there, have you ever been invited to a party and you walk in and you say, man, where the hoes at? Okay, maybe not that. But where the girls, man? Where? And so.
Now you know where we're at.
And then you go to that one girl in the room and you say, hey, look, call your friends, get somebody over here. And that's what you do, Edie. Get the girls over here.
And that's right. I'm getting my girls
Get
together.
the ladies over, and then tell them to come talk to me when you get them on here. Tell them I need to speak to them.
No, I mean, it's our official
initiate
Spill
them.
Women's Club is open up to anybody who wants to join, but especially to my girls out there. I want them to have a place where they can voice their opinion, and I can let you know what's going on and what the women want.
Good.
I was surprised, though. I got one thing. I go, tell me what you want me to tell Corey, and they said, start reviewing porn.
Women?
That's from a girl. Yes.
Which girl is that?
I'm sorry. You'd have to ask me that. I can't remember who put it up. I haven't been on my
You
computer.
you forget.
I think it was Hardcore. Hardcore, I think, is the one that put it up there.
Well, you
She
tell her.
wants you to review porn.
You tell her to come talk to me personally.
Okay. Go talk to Corey personally about that.
Hey,
And he will be glad to watch the porn with you.
Of course,
and then do a review with you about it.
Of course, her name would be Hardcore. So. But, and the thing is that the first porn that we review would probably be ours. So, I'm talking about you and me.
Yeah, because that's ever going to happen.
You see that light over there, that red light flashing? The camera's going.
Yeah. Did you see that site? The one of the groups. Speaking of groups, there's one that says, "I promise I'll never sleep with Corey." Or
that group's been up there.